Jai Sri Krishna, and Navratras are on tomorrow. And let me tell you about Navratras. Navratra literally means 9 nights. These days are astrologically very powerful for spiritual upliftment. During these days and nights, prayers are offered to Mother, who is a manifestation of the absolute energy that pervades the universe. As Durga sitting on a lion, she is manifestation of Shakti or the primordial energy. The power to breathe, walk, digest, etc. comes from Ma Durga. As Lakshmi, she is abundance, not only material but of air, land, space, etc. The fact that you have understood what I have written so far is due to the grace of Ma Saraswati. Now, a fortnight before Durga Puja, offerings Tarpan are made to ancestors. These are offerings. And this continues. Now, the next worship, let's talk about the first 3 days are devoted to Ma Durga. The next 3 days, the next worship is towards Mother Nature, and on the first day of the puja, there is one Mahashakti, one prays to the abode of Mother, which is the wood apple tree. So the first 3 days are devoted to Ma Durga, and the next 3 days are devoted to Ma Lakshmi. The third 3 days are devoted to Ma Saraswati. So now you see that sometimes during Navratras the Garba is done, and the word Garba comes from the word Garbha and symbolizes the dance of creation. And then on the 10th day, a bonfire is lit to burn the self-arrogating ego. The Ramadan falls around the same time as Navratra sometimes. During the Ma Vaishno Devi. Now let me tell you another story. Ma Vaishno Devi's birth name is Trikuta. She was called Vaishnavi because of her taking birth from Lord Vishnu's lineage. When Trikuta was 9 years old, she sought her father's permission for doing penance on the seashore. Trikuta prayed to Lord Vishnu in the form of Rama. During Sri Ram's search for Sita, that is in the Ramayana, he reached the seashore along with his army. His eyes fell on this divine girl in deep meditation. Trikuta told Sri Ram that she had accepted him as a faithful husband. Sri Ram told her that during this incarnation he had vowed to be faithful to only Sita. However, the Lord assured her that in Kali Yuga he would manifest as Kalki. In the meantime, Sri Ram asked Trikuta to meditate in the cave found in the Trikuta range of Manik Mountains. And Ma decided to observe the Navratra for the victory of Sri Ram against Ravan. Hence, one reads the Ramayana during the 9 days of Navratra. So, this is something that I'm telling you about Vaishnav Devi. This is the story in very, very brief. And now also there is the story of Mahishasura. And she's the mother of mankind. There are 7 goddesses which are worshipped at different times. Brahmi, Chamundi, Indirani, Kaumari, Kumari, Maheshwari, Varahi, Vaishnavi. But let me read this part. She is the universal energy. A mother has the ability to generate life, and God's desire to create is represented by a female energy. Hindus have always believed in worshipping the male and female aspect of God together. So in common parlance, one often hears that Krishna without Radha is incomplete. And now God is not only creation, but lives in every atom of it. During the Navratra festival, Mother as the universal energy is worshipped. Now, let me tell you what Deepak Chopra says. The all-pervading energy source of existence or Shakti manifests itself as creation. Shakti is the divine mother who gives birth and nurtures the newborn, whether it is a newborn baby, a brand new relationship, a fresh idea, or a magical manifestation. Although Shakti is beyond the boundaries of gender, form, or color, we call it mother because of its mothering and creative qualities. Now, what is mother's white sari speaks of her purity, and a carriage is the swan in the case of the Saraswati. The swan is able to separate water from milk. Great saints in the Hindu tradition are addressed as Paramhans. Now, let me just tell you that Ma, because we said she's creation, she is present at every step of our way. Because the Shakti that makes me speak or you listen, that Shakti that makes me sit up straight or stand straight, or that Shakti is Ma Durga. Lakshmi is whatever little abundance that we enjoy. Maybe a palace, or maybe a home, or maybe the amount we eat, maybe just one roti, one chapati, or whatever. That abundance, whichever comes, is in the form of Mother Lakshmi. And Saraswati is what makes me speak and you understand. So at every step of the way in creation, you will see that Ma exists. So during these Navratras, let us remember her. Let us worship creation. Let us give it the respect that it's due to it. And may you have a spiritual, uplifting Navratra. Until next time, you take care and God bless.